Hello, my name is Quan Tri Nguyen and I study at Templeton Secondary. In my project, I do research in the field of AI to analyze an open source AI that is capable of producing Vocaloid music. The Vocaloid AI in question was built by Anthony Loher, or Frandstorm9 as he's known on GitHub. A very short word on Anthony Loher. Anthony is a current working professional computer scientist. Aside from his professional achievements, you can find a resume in this video description that details all his side projects with a theme around popular media, such as a video game playing AI. I'd like to thank him for sparking my interest in AI. Thus far in the script, I have used the word Vocaloid twice, so I'll quickly tell you what it is. Vocaloid is a niche, sub-quarter genre of music originating from Japan, where the song is sung by a virtual singer, i.e., an instrument that can quite accurately imitate a human voice. Well, Anthony was kind enough to provide a summary of his project and a description on the project's GitHub page. It sadly was never made for a general audience, so unfortunately it's quite technical. Therefore, I produced my own synopsis. This is an AI that can reduce the melody and lyrics for a virtual singer. The lyrics it generates using a statistical method where the computer mathematically makes a guess of what the next word should be. What the melody is made using a state-of-the-art AI model learns to write a song based on songs it had heard from a database. Let us see to in the details of the bit and hopefully produce a much clearer picture of how this wonderful piece of software works. The lyrics is generated using Markov chain, which is a stochastic model called static, where the chance of something happening in the future is strictly dependent on what is happening now. The curious may read the first 3 chapters of Professor Oliver Knew's excellent textbook, Probabilities and Theoretical Processes with Applications. The book is linked in the description. While I'd like to go into much further details, due to time constraint, I'm afraid you must go to the resources provided in descriptions. In fact, I have written an article on this particular AI and will link it in the description below. If you will so kindly take a look at it, I believe you should have all the theory necessary to understand said AI. You see the method above. If you note the chance of every word occurring at all positions in every sentence into a massive spreadsheet, you can teach the computer how to make educated guesses on what to write. As impressive as the above seems, it's certainly not a highlight of this AI. The main highlight of this AI is the use of the transformer architecture to allow our computer to learn and write songs. The transformer is a gradient descent-based deep learning network. Please check out Three Blues One Round series on AI on YouTube that allows conversion of data from one domain to another, such from French to English. In this case, the data extracted a melody from several hundreds of Vocaloid songs feeding to the AI, which attempts to learn the structure of the data and return a melody that has similar properties. This is how capable this AI is already. You may hear a sample of it yourself if you head to Anthony's GitHub page. There are clearly much room for improvement. First thing first, even though Markov chain is indeed often used in AI writing tasks, it is certainly not the best method due to the quality of the output. Second thing second, the melody being written, while indeed sufficient to be called music, is lacking a major refinement that would differentiate the sound rate from other AI that are already capable of generating musics, which is tuning. Tuning is a process in Vocaloid music productions, where various aspects of the instrument, just like in a voice, is tuned. Factors how breathy the sound is, how much growling would instruments add to the melody, and things like that. It is basically the equivalent of working a vocal coach, and they tell the singer what could change with the sing. As it is, the AI is essentially just simply speaking the notes, so to speak. One step forward for this AI, what you want to make is to allow the AI to not only learn how to write lyrics, but also to teach it how to tune the singers as well. Furthermore, I believe it will be a major improvement in the lyric quality, see that part is done by a third-party AI, since there are many bleeding-edge text generation AI that are completely open source on the market. I learned a lot from this project. While not a focus of the project, it was decided early on in the project that, despite its emphasis in theory, I have to practice writing working with a few AIs to get further understanding to the subject. That's all. Aside from the theory parts of the linear algebra, the conceptual premises of AI as a field, and how the Japanese even work as a language, many other things, I also traded several different AIs with various applications, such as an AI that can identify objects within the image, or an AI that can generate fictional characters. I have written an article on this AI that is also included in the description below. There's much more information in it and there's space to be included here. Cheers, and thank you for listening.